Theta coin isn't one of your standard coins. It gets its worth from being utilized as an impetus for the economy of a decentralized video sharing stage. Theta Network has had a bustling 2020 recording organization with different undertaking validators like Google, Binance, along with the ensuing send-offs of Theta 2.0 and 3.0 at long last paying off. Theta coin got some activity moving in 2021, however slowed down in 2022. The pace of video web based on the planet is soaring consistently. Expanding goal, more data transmission requests. Individuals need more powerful approaches to real-time recording. Theta makes it conceivable to share your additional data transmission and streaming assets with different clients and procure the local Theta subsequently. Theta 2023 and then some. Presently we ask, how next will Theta respond? We can evaluate that by utilizing how it has acted up to this point. The improvement of different drives and overhauls in 2023 will emphatically affect Theta's cost. This could push it to its most extreme objective of around $2.66. Be that as it may, a potential market slump could make it drop to $1.47, which is its most reduced level. Considering its bullish and negative focus is on, the normal cost could be at around $2.25. The group behind the Theta project is supposed to team up and take on significant drives to keep up with its energy. This could prompt its rise as a promising new resource. Then again, the cost of Theta could go up to around $4.38 by 2024 because of the rising number of financial backers. The absence of occasions could make Theta go through liquidations. Accordingly, its help at $2.34 could be deficient to support its activity. Assuming the group behind the venture dispatches new associations and joint efforts with unmistakable associations, the cost of Theta could essentially increment in the following 3 years, on the off chance that the task keeps on working on its activities and constantly update its elements. Then the cost of Theta could go up to around $5.86. The private and incorporated nature of the ICO of the Theta network is adversely influencing its tasks. On the off chance that it doesn't work on its design and embrace a more productive trade instrument, it could lose huge potential. Definitively, Theta's organization differentiates in 2 tokens and furthermore NFT. In its as of late send-off Theta 3.0 organization. Likewise, its tokens exceptionally and keenly planned tokenomics makes Theta entirely responsible to detonate in the closest future upon more extensive reception of the organization, considering the rising requirement for a more compelling video web-based other option. Specialized investigation. The specialized examination of Theta is very fascinating. For the beyond 2 years, Theta cost development has been absolutely specialized driven. Specialists are blasting their necks in specialized devices, attempting to foresee a Theta stable example in years to come. Taking our investigation organizes from November 1, 2020. The cost made a critical low at the as of late framed help started by the week-by-week request zone. The interest zone pushed the value up to the 0.8 cost level, after which it got dismissed, and wound up shaping an opposition zone which the cost would later gather solidarity to break out of before very long. Right from mid-October, the cost, subsequent to experiencing obstruction, began to make a reach that got broken with an inundating candle on December 8 to retest the generally made opposition. It got dismissed again to retest into the reach zone where it accumulated request solidarity to push higher and got the obstruction zone broken with immersing candles showing the bulls have energetically assumed responsibility for the market orders. Theta's cost had a 30+% expansion from the help zone to the opposition zone prior to breaking out. Q1 2021. Since the December 8 breakout, the cost has kept a bullish construction of better upsides and lows. The bullish cost had an algorithmic development thinking about how its negative retest finished at the 68% lie zone at 2 distinct occurrences. What's more, the zones had comparable cost history in that there was an institutional union at the zone cost to resume to the purchase side. Theta demonstrates its development as algorithmic driven, very much like numerous other monetary instruments. Past the primary break of the day-to-day high making a higher high, the value retested to the drawback and had an intersection with S/R flipping. That is a situation where a previous obstruction goes about as a help or the other way around. Yet, for this situation, the obstruction went about as help and held to push the cost vertical. They had one more visit until spring's subsequent week yet couldn't keep going long to turn around the value development to the drawback. After enduring the short solidification, the cost figured out how to pull higher, acknowledging about a 90% increment, taking the ATH from $8 to $15 for Q1. This presentation was a record breaker for holders of Theta considering its uncommon move starting from the start of Q1, and that cost was all the while playing around $1-2 in January. In any case, in only 3 months, it understood about a 900% expansion catapulting its cost from $2 to $15. Q2 2021 cost began at Q2 with a reach design. Kind of a gathering demonstrating groundwork for a purchasing development. which unquestionably worked out in the wake of relieving Q1 ATH, driving value further to around $15.90 recorded as the most recent ATH. After hitting this ATH, cost encountered a negative wick dismissal. It supported the earth-shattering lower development of the value that broke the last low designed to make a lower low at the value worth of $9 intersection with one of the past interest zones, showing that the general day-to-day market structure is currently negative. The volume marker showed a negative strength, and the RSI was over 68. That is an overbought zone demonstrating a forthcoming bears season. After the everyday boss, the value figured out how to long yet got dismissed at the typical 68% lie zone level. Likewise, conjunction with SR flipping, yet for this situation, it was a help that turned obstruction. Cost dismissal made liquidity, which got moderated by a short vertical cost to $13 on May 10, 2022, with a relieving request block that ideally could respond to cost development later on. The market kept up with its recently accomplished negative design, making worse high points and worse low points to another previously provoked interest zone of $3.50 minus $4. The interest zone held and had the option to push the value back to the potential gain. Q3 2021, the interest zone left a B2S flame or a request block light later be tried. Cost repurchase to the generally made supply zone on June 4th, which opposed the value a bit, got retested once more, yet couldn't be broken, abandoning an everyday OB. This supply zone has since been controlling the ongoing cost state. Value offered to the May 23rd request block pushed the expense for the potential gain a bit, shaping liquidity that was subsequently moderated to the interest zone beneath not later than it was May. Q4 2021, the interest zone had the option to support the purchase to the keep going everyday request block on September 1st, the beginning of the last quarter of the year. Furthermore, from that point forward, the cost has been running with no critical everyday market structure. Q1 Theta had a bullish solidification in 2019 first quarter, which saw its cost ascend more than 60% in the initial 3 months. Q2 there was a battle between the bears and bulls in 2019 second quarter with no measurably critical market changes. Q3 there was a short bullish pattern in the early Q3 followed by 2 short negative market developments, seeing Theta cost hit 2.11 cents upholds among August and September. Q4 after a slight respite at 13 cents. Theta value plunged to another quarter low of 8 cents, with which it finished 2019. 2020 Theta made significant upgrades to its organization, joined forces with Google, Samsung, Binance, Sony, and sent off its true mainnet Theta 2.0. These are ascribed to the Theta token's colossal bullishness seen in a large portion of 2020. What is Theta? Theta is a shrewd agreement-steady organization that works on streaming experience and CDN by utilizing decentralized blockchain-empowered streaming innovation. Individuals can procure the Theta local token by sharing additional data transfer capacity and streaming assets. The Theta network has 2 essential tokens, Theta and tfuel. Theta use cases, getting the organization